Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it, so I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
So it's down to business here. Of the game.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's onto it in a flash. And that's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. Played towards the front line. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Up towards the front line. And it's played forward. Clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. That is good strength. Lobbed in behind. Lofted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Tiago. There's the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cross into the box. Cleared away. And that's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looks sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a look and plays it forward. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Climbs up big! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tiago. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Played down the flank. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Tries a shot! It's good distance on it. Looking for a decent ball in. Quality ball. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Moved on forwards. Oh, cracking ball. And he's there to clear it. Does really well to win the ball there. Now they could break here. Lovely bit of skill. Referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. It's crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Great defending, strong and determined.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Williams. Might be done. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's hoisted clear. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the left it goes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Keeps on running, showing good feet. It's an early cross. First time shot! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Can he deliver? Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. It's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shoots! Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Quick ball upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's been drilled forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Coventry aim forwards. And he's there to clear it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A chance to play it in. That is lovely. So not long left in this now. So after 3 defeats in a row, just a few moments separate them now from long overdue victory.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has been knocked clear, and that's been won straight back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turns a decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Williams. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, what is your interpretation of the likely formation here?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
There's the whistle, and here we go. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Tiago. Coventry. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Moved on forwards. Tiago. And he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Coventry. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. They're looking at the referee, play on. And he's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Maya!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Coventry.
Moved on forwards. Tiago. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Coventry forwards and with intent. Maya. That is a little undercooked. Taylor. And he goes cross-field. So we're still where we started right now. That is lovely. That is a brilliant interception. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Wallace. Taylor. Played towards the other side. Ambitious ball here. Deftly away. Gilchrist. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Surely now! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lepham. Gilchrist. Wallace. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. One ball by the goalkeeper. Gilchrist moves forward. That has been knocked clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Gets good distance on it. Clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Moved on forwards. Coventry forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Mepham. It's a threatening ball. Maya! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maya actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Looking to go deep. Cleared away. Coventry. Can he spark a counter here? He's through, now is he in? Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Maya! And he has kicked it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Coventry played up towards the front line. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the clearance is short. And it's made its way to him. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great chance! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, look, whether he's got his back to goal or he's facing it, menace is at play, and he needs all the attention he can be given. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mepham cuts out the pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mepham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Time to deliver. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And that's a throw-in. There are a few waiting for it. Aimed in towards the centre. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's been slipped through. And the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Does really well to win the ball there. Taylor. Oh, easy pickings there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tiago caresses it through. Clears it away. Maya. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's good defending, very good defending. Tiago. So that's it. It is all over. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So that's got things underway. Hansel. Great run on the overlap here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Back into the middle.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hansel. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Laird. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's found a way through. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well cleared. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pinged towards the front line. Tiago. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top. It's gone back to the keeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's the keeper's ball. Panso, gently done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. Panso. Keeps on running. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern...
There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the action is back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And it's played forward. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a cute ball. Clears it away. Looking for a decent ball in. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, perfectly. He's had a shot! He's scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on the plate for him.
first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Panso. Aim forwards. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down...
Can he finish? Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. He is through here. That was very necessary. Driven forward. Volleyd effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's straight offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Panso forwards and with intent. He's given it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Jose Samuel. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Kaminski, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and come your way.
So that's two now without reply. Deftly away. Panso, and it's played forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Coventry. Played back in. Nice touch. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. And time is up. Shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Some good work on the right flank here. Played into the middle. Cody gets it away. Nice one too, very nice. And it's Hayden. Hayden gets a good foot in there. Tiago. It's been played through. Takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward, played out to the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hayden. Oh, that's neat. And they can counter here. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played back in. That's really well cleared. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Up he goes! Could so easily have been different.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's found a way through. Hayden. Time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a nicely weighted pass. Played into space out wide. That's an excellent interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cody. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aim forwards. He is onto it in a flash. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. As the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's been repelled.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6 foot shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread out to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Just a quarter of an hour to play. A chance to play it in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Hayden is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Hayden. Now this could be... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Driven forward. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Coventry. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Tiago. Final seconds, this has to be it. Shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aim forwards. Hayden, gently done. And that is that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that could drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very...